Hi everyone, this is Chanel Jasmine again with another video, IGTV and YouTube. How are you guys doing? Just to follow up to my videos yesterday on Derrick Jaxn. I used to be a very big fan until he started this narcissistic abuse content that he's been putting out. It just rubs me the wrong way. You know, like I said, the reason why we end up entangled with a narcissist is because in the very beginning we ignore our intuition. We feel that something is off and we don't trust our gut on it, and we end up pursuing and moving forward with trusting this individual only to get burnt. Well, that very same intuitive feeling that I had with my narc, I felt when I saw Derrick Jaxn's video yesterday on why narcissists love. That's the name of the video, Why Narcissists Love. I posted my review of it. Mr. Jaxn did comment under my YouTube video, and I really didn't expect him to. I'm shocked that a man in his position with so many followers would even blink. I'm sure he's used to being trolled and all that stuff. Like, if I was in his shoes, I would not respond. I definitely wouldn't respond. For what? If you're not guilty of something, why would you respond? If you know your credibility is A1, why would you respond to anything negative, right? Must be some truth to it, to my thoughts and my opinions. That's all I'm saying. He gave some lame type of answer, and he said I was attacking his credibility and character. Womp, womp, womp. Listen, dude. People can attack my credibility and character all the fuck they want. I'm not going to respond to it. There's no need to, but a hit dog will always holler. So with that said, I started doing my research on Mr. Jaxn, and I stumbled across quite a few videos of people calling him out for being a fraud, and thousands of comments. I was really shocked. I had no idea these videos even existed all over YouTube. And it's just wild to me. It's crazy. I could see if it was one, maybe two videos with a few comments, because there's always going to be some upset, disgruntled people, but we're talking about thousands of comments repeatedly saying the same thing. Like, he's a player. He's playing off of women's emotions and he's basically capitalizing off of gullible women. That's all. He's telling women what they want to hear, and he's milking their purses for it. My problem with Mr. Jaxn is this, like I said in my other videos, all these other male dating experts, those that have ladies, wives, spouses, girlfriends, they don't just talk the talk. They're showing their female audience that they treat their wives like gold. I know Mr. Jaxn has a woman at home. I don't know if she's his wife, his woman. But he keeps her hidden. I know he's spoken of her. Mr. Jaxn, I have a few questions for you, and if you don't respond, I don't care, because I already know the answer. Why aren't you transparent, Mr. Jaxn? I don't think you're as transparent as you want us to know that you are. We need transparency. So you can't just be out here talking to talk, and we don't see you living by example, treating your significant other like gold, like a queen. See, Keyshawn Scott treats his wife like a queen. He puts it out there. Kev Hicks treats his wife like a queen and puts it out there. See, men, when they don't have nothing to hide, and their wives and families are priority. And I mean, you don't got, like I said, you don't got to let the world in on your business. Even Jay-Z and Beyonce will throw a family flick out there so you can see the whole family. But you, sir, you hiding something. You hiding something. I don't care. Ever since you've posted that video, Why Narcissists Love, it has not sit right with me. Something in my spirit does not. It's off. And I'm not ignoring this intuitive feeling. And the fact that you responded under my YouTube video means you know that I am on to something about you, sir, that all these other gullible women just refuse to see. See, sir, I know you know, like, you got your charm, your looks, your muscular body, and you know women are like hypnotized. These women that are lonely and single and they've been hurt and all that, you playing off their pain. You have now become their surrogate husband in their dreams. That's why you keep your girl hidden, right? You about your money, right? Because if you was really about the cause, you would be showing these women, listen, I love the fact I have millions of women as fans, but I have to show y'all how I treat my queen by example. You should be living it, not just talking it. And that's my issue. I want to know, Mr. Jaxn, what is your relationship like with your mother? How did your mother treat you when you was a little boy? That's what I want to get to. We need to know them type of details about Mr. Jaxn. See, you know, when we talk about narcissistic personality disorder, those of us who have survived abuse and those of us who are out here talking and living it, and right, you know, we're digging in the trenches, getting it out here. I've been abused by both my parents. I'm transparent, sir. And, you know, most of these narcissistic abuse experts are very transparent. They talk about all the abuse, how they were raised. If one or both of their parents were narcissistic, they share everything because they literally want people to heal. I am not getting that from you, Mr. Jaxn. How were you raised? Honestly, what was your relationship with your mother? Was she, you know, it's real interesting. And you know, if you do talk about it, are you going to be 100,000% honest? Like, I just need to do more homework because I just don't see the transparency. You talk a good one. You're blessed with the gift of gab, honey. And I see how these women be getting caught up with the illusion and the fantasy. Because Derrick Jaxn is handsome and he's got a nice body and he's tall. It's easy for a desperate, lonely, gullible woman to get wrapped up in the whole image and fantasy of Derrick Jaxn. And then he's talking that talk. It sounds so good. He's male bashing. Ooh, that sounds even better. But all of us females ain't gullible and dumb. You was cool with me when you was just preaching the, you know, the basic stuff, the stuff that you're really, you know, good at, the relationship shit. Because I'm sure you're a former fuckboy, you're a former playboy, so you know the game. That shit is cool. But now you're stepping into another topic that requires heavy duty research. And not just that, like you need. You see how Jada Pinkett Smith pulled it? Jada Pinkett Smith is fly. Her Red Table Talk is fly. Jada could do a show on narcissistic abuse on her own. But Jada, because she knows her lane and she's not trying to be something that she's not, she brought a doctor who specializes in narcissistic abuse onto her show. And then they had a really in-depth conversation. But you want all the credit. You got this narcissistic abuse prevention seminar. You ain't got no experts on your show. You want to cite your sources, but it's still you getting all the credit at the end of the day. You ain't low, Mr. Jaxn. Just know it would be nice if you put out a video about your upbringing. Stop all this privacy shit, sir. You can't be out here helping people, giving people advice, and you're not transparent and living everything that you're preaching and telling people to do. What was your relationship with your mama like? How did you treat women? What was your relationship like? Like, who's the narcissist in your family? You have any narcs in your family? Let's hear about it. What experiences did you go with narcs, period? Where's your daddy? I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all later.